Hey, Limit Breakers, how's it going? Hope you're having an awesome day. So, today's topic is why it's important to take time out for yourselves. Now, the reason why I decided to do this topic was because I also had this struggle previously about feeling selfish when I take time out for myself. We put so much energy, time, and attention in other people. We often neglect ourselves. We often neglect our own needs. We often neglect our own desires, our wants, our personal goals and personal feelings, right? I've had a few conversations now where I noticed there seems to be a pattern coming along where people are feeling burnt out because they're overwhelming themselves, trying to please other people, trying to make sure other people are happy, trying to make sure other people have their needs and wants met, trying to please other people, trying to please everyone, basically. Everyone that's around them. And they often stopped looking after themselves. They stopped taking care of themselves. They often don't even take the time and energy to eat properly, to look after the body, to look after their nutrition, to look after their own mind, their own spirit, so the body, mind, spirit. I always talk about these three things. We oftentimes give so much time and attention to other people, kids, family members, clients, friends, bosses, colleagues, whatnot. We often stop looking after ourselves. And this causes a lot of stress. Now, that stress also takes a toll on your physical stress, your mindset, your mental stress, your mental health, but also your physical health, right? You stop. It's like a very vicious circle, right? If you stop looking after your body, your food, what you put in your body stops performing properly. You physically feel tired. And when you physically feel tired, you're mentally tired. Your state changes. Your state affects how you think, how you feel, how you respond, how you act, how you process your thoughts and your choices. And then that affects how you feel. And it's just like a vicious circle. So that's why I often say weekends is take time out for yourselves, take time out to do things for yourself, stop looking and doing things for other, try and not do as much for other people anyway, especially if you're running your own business or whatnot. But oftentimes we neglect time for ourselves, which is, even if things, whatever find you doing joyous. Things could be something like gaming, time for yourself to have some games, a film for yourself. I know we can't go out to cinema anymore because that used to be my me time, is go out to the cinema and have that downtime. Now it's just going for walks, and going for walks works for me, right? And I'm happy with walks as well because we're exercising our mind and body at the same time. So it's a win-win. Unless it's raining, then it's miserable. So time out for yourself also means reading, drawing, crafting, cooking, baking, craft, whatever you enjoy, basically. Whatever lights you up. Do something that lights you up, that you feel like it's like a passion, right? Like for me, that what lights me up is like things like building Lego, gaming, and just disconnect from the world. Reading and planning. Planning is more of other people, but you can use it as, I suppose, as a brain dump. Make sure to do brain dumps and just drop whatever you're thinking onto a piece of paper. I still think that's one of the best ways of getting your heads together. For me, it's always been about like jumping on videos like this and brain dump my ideas, because I often come up, I plan out a master plan every time I talk through my thoughts. and my ideas. It just seems to happen that way. And that's why video as well has been such a great way for me to educate, not myself, but you, educate myself as well and help others, but also help me process my own thoughts and my own planning and strategy that I have in place. So time for yourself has always been a huge one. We don't take enough breaks, especially nowadays when we're so behind the computer all the time, or back-to-back meetings, back-to-back calls. Make sure to take out 10-15 minutes per hour at least time for yourself. Just go for a stroll away from the screen and let your brain rest and your eyes from screen. Important thing that we kind of neglect ourselves. So I'll talk about exercise in the morning, meditation, walks. What else? Anything, activities you enjoy, basically. As long as you can fit at least half an hour to yourselves. I mean, ideally an hour to yourselves. If you don't, if you can't even make an hour for yourselves, then something needs to change. Either the routine needs to change, the structure needs to change. Something needs to change. Maybe less TV time, less film time. I don't know. Wherever the day looks like to you. Everyone's got a different structure, and everyone's got different routines, and everyone's got different circumstances. So, most important part is make sure to find time for yourselves. And make sure to do things that you enjoy, that lights you up, that inspires you, that makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that you have to live with yourself. And if you're not happy, you won't be able to give that happiness to other people. You want to take care of others? Take care of yourself first. You want to see change in others? Be to change yourself first. Until then, nothing really changes. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. So that's it for today. And have an amazing day. Live life no limits. And peace out. See you all tomorrow.